Welcome back to Full On Football, and of course we've got our great guests here tonight, and I'll tell you why they're great. First of all, we've got Charlie Bowman from Adelaide Hills Hawks and Nick Dawes from South Adelaide Panthers. And I did allude that you are great, and I'll tell you why you are great, because your two clubs are the only two clubs at this stage to have contributed financially to Full On Football. And I do have to say, and I did say to both the coaches and presidents of Adelaide Hills and Panthers that I do appreciate it. It is very, very tough for myself to keep this show going, and to have clubs come and support us, not only morally and supporting with, yeah, you're doing a great job, but financially is very, very important to be able to keep this show ticking over. So I really thank you guys on behalf of yourselves for the club. Thank you very much for able to contribute to Full On Football.
All the players know that the club contributes to Full On Football and are really happy about it. So yeah, obviously you're welcome to the support that the club can give. It's obviously, we're not a rich club, but we're quite happy to do what we can. So yeah.
Likewise, it's a good cause. I mean, it's always good to have football on TV. So
definitely, most definitely, and I like what you say. You're not a rich club. You're not a rich club, but you're prepared to put your money where your mouth is, and you contribute. And so, you know, this is just a little call out to all the other clubs to get behind Full On Football, because I mean, we promote all 31 clubs. So, you know, we don't miss out on any club at all, and we try to focus in on a club every week. So, you know, help us out and we can keep this going, because otherwise, I mean, it's tough economic times for me too, as it is for everyone else. So, okay, enough of that. Let's go to the State League and look at the results. Again, very, very interesting over the last 5 rounds, and this one was another interesting round with some big results. As you can see there, NAB for the Cove, 0. The bubble bursting slightly for the Cove. They've had a good start to their debut to the State League, and now they're finding it a little bit tough. They're coming up with some challenging teams and going down 4-0. Forte scoring 2, Frasina getting on the board again, and Caracasilis scoring for NAB. Big score here. This was the match that I wanted to get out to see, but I couldn't, and that was West Adelaide and Seaford. West Adelaide coming out on top 5-2. That was 2-2 at one stage, and then West Adelaide opened the floodgates. Yanni Saris scoring a brace, which is great because I think he's a tremendously talented footballer. And Guillermo Relos again scoring, John Spatharos and Kezios scoring for West Adelaide, and Dickinson scoring both of the goals for Seaford. He has been just doing wonders at that club. A young guy that came from the amateur league for Seaford, came into the State League here and has just been putting the goals away, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Seaford up the top of the table actually, because they're always a really nice club to go and play. They're a very hospitable club, and the supporters and stuff are really nice. So, a bit unfortunate on the weekend, but good to see them back up in the top half of the table. Yeah,
definitely, and we'll see in the cup round that they turned those tables around because they actually came out on top. So good stuff there. Noarlunga 2, so good win for Noarlunga up against Northern Demons 1, with Still and Coxey again scoring, and Michael Edwards scoring the lone goal there for Northern Demons. Playford getting a win, which has been a long time coming. Playford City 3, Port Pirie City 1, with Pullen, McMillan and Cadianos scoring for Playford, and Gillett scoring for Port Pirie. And this one here, this is huge. Enfield City 10, Gawler 0, with Prescott and Wayne both getting a hat-trick. So Peter Wayne, well done. Dimi Paha scoring a double, and Woods and Selga, a big result there. Nick?
Yeah, well, look, 10-0, that's always a massive result to get, and putting that, I mean, normally, you know, 3-0, 4-0, you start, everyone starts going forward, and it's really hard to then keep scoring if you're flooding the goals, and, you know, but getting 10-0 was just amazing sort of result for a league, and especially Enfield. They're probably, I'd say they're more of a Premier League team than State League, and it's surprising to see them down there, but I guess they're showing their quality down there to win 10-0.
Definitely, and they must have opened up the holes there in Gawler's midfield or defence, it looks like. And of course, Western District Toros did have the bye, so as we said, there's 11 teams in the State League, and every week a club has a bye. So, with that, let's have a look at the tables after round 5, and let's see, Enfield has actually sprinted to the top here, which is with that huge win, with 11 points. West Adelaide there's a few teams here with plenty of goals for, which is nice to see. West Adelaide are on 9 points along with Seaford, just a goal difference there making the difference. NAB on 8, Playford, Northern Demons and the Cove. The Cove slipping ever so slightly, so they've got to maintain their shape and their form to keep up with these guys. They're all on 7 points. Port Pirie on 6, Noarlunga on 4, and Toros and Gawler holding up the bottom end of the table. They're on 1 point. Are you surprised to see Enfield and West Adelaide up top, guys?
No, not at all.
No, Enfield, where they really should be up the top there. They were really unlucky to go down last year. I thought they had a really poor patch in the middle, but they were the form team by the end of the competition. So I'm not surprised to see them up the top at all.
No,
I think West Adelaide as well. A lot of good players at that club. I'm surprised with Seaford. That's the only one I'm surprised with. I'm not sure how many years it was that went without a win. And now
53 matches
53,
they went without a win, because we celebrated that with them here on this show. But I mean, mind you, they've got Bradley Armour there, they've got Chris Strajanovski there, and as I said, Dickinson's come in, he's a great guy, and a few guys, great little spine there, good keeper, so it all starts working together and you get the results. So let's hope that they haven't peaked too early and start slipping. Let's hope they maintain that. And I'd love to get out to a match to watch them play, so I hope to do that in the future. Let's have a look at the fixtures for round 6 for the State League. And, I say this every time, but there's interesting matches again. We've got Northern Demons at home to Gawler. Gawler are going to have to work hard here to get themselves out of the rut that they're in at the moment and keep their heads up high. NAB at home to Seaford, so another testing match there for Seaford, Charlie.
Yeah, I think the winner of that one has a chance of going top, because they've both had the bye, so that's definitely a good match to go to this week.
Yeah, definitely. And then we've got Playford at home to Toros at Ramsay Park. West Adelaide are taking on the Cove at City Mazda Oval, and I went there to film the match against Enfield and West Adelaide. Fantastic oval, beautiful pitch. Great facilities, so I say congratulations to West Adelaide on nabbing that venue, and the Cove are going to have a tough match there. And Enfield in the night match, Enfield and Noarlunga at Rushworth Reserve. Enfield will be hoping for another win here to make them keep themselves strong. I
think they will with this one. Looking at results, I think it'll be a stronger side, and Noarlunga will find it tough going away to another tough ground, for a night game.
Now you, of course. You grabbed Paolo Paris from Noarlunga, didn't you, at your club?
And we did, yeah. I mean, I've played with him back in my Berkala days, and good little nippy player.
Yes,
so I was surprised to see him out a few weeks back when he first came out. So
yeah, he's very, very nippy, and I did enjoy watching him a couple of years ago with the Noarlunga. They played very, very well. So, okay, well, we're going to take another break, and then we're going to come back with the Top Corner Sports round 1 of the Cup, and some very, very interesting results. We're going to have a little bit of a chat. We're going to see your match as well, Nick, and we're going to see you in action. So
great.
Please stick around for that. Do not touch that dial. Do not move. Just wait a few seconds, and we'll be back after the break.
Here we go.